You're playing like he's your best friend, but you know he's mine. That's what she said.
Nah. I introduced you, man. What do you mean?
You play like he's your best friend when you know he's mine. Send me back. I need him.
I can hear that. What's good, guys? We're back with another banger as per usual, we'll go straight into the IG question. And the IG question of the week was, drum roll, please.
We're in sync, actually, because I was going to drum roll anyway. So well played. Go.
Here. What's your family's wildest secret or scandal?
Damn.
As per usual, peach emoji dripping down the chin. Juicy. Right. My uncle got my dad's place searched for apparently building bombs.
Yikes. Apparently building bombs, bro. Okay, we're off to a rocky start.
My dad married my mum's best friend, then divorced her and then married my mum.
Oh, so the mum was the sighting.
The mum was the sighting in the first place.
Damn.
Married the best friend first, locked that off.
So give me that.
Give me mumsy.
Just off the bat, you start your life with less respect for your mum than you should.
Facts.
And your dad's a dog.
Facts.
That's just what you're born into.
Yeah, he's an Alsatian. Yeah. He's just on stuff.
Wow, okay.
Wow. My grandmother cheated on my grandfather with his nephew and had my dad. I'm going to say that again. My grandmother cheated on my grandfather with his nephew and had my dad. That's
a secret.
That's
bloodline is.
Yeah. That's Targaryen stuff.
Yeah. That's
Targaryen
That's where
stuff.
extra noses come from.
My mum has been cheating on my dad for 4 years now.
Oh my God.
Just privy to that info. For 4 years now.
Bro, did you, random, did you watch Fableman on Fableman's?
No, once you told me it was boring, I didn't bother.
Bro, okay, I'm going to spoil it then.
Right, go for
There's one thing in there that I'm going to spoil.
Yeah.
I did end up watching the end of it. Ended like it started. Boring.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm just going to throw it out there, guys. The Fablemans, if that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's called the
Like
Fablemans.
basically the loose Steven Spielberg biopic.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Boring, bro.
That's a shame.
The entitlement this man has to think that life is interesting is crazy to me.
Mad.
But basically, his mum's a bit...
Okay.
Yeah. Loves the dad's best friend.
Okay.
And homeboy only clocked it by doing family.
Okay,
The dad's best friend is just obviously known as uncle, and he's just around all the time.
Yeah.
And only by doing like little family videos did homeboy clock that his mum's...
Wet for man.
Yeah. So he one time he chopped it all up together. Collated all the evidence.
Yeah.
Sat his mum down because he hated his mum for time. She was like, "What's going on, bro? Why do you hate me so much?" He said, "Yeah, cool.
I'll show you.
Sit down."
Yeah.
Ran the whole thing. She's crying, he's crying, everything. She's like, I'm sorry. Then they moved to a different town. The mum can't take it anymore. She needs her sighting. She can't take it anymore. And because she's a bit already, she just lets it all out.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say, I can't remember the homeboy's name. He's played by Seth Rogen, the friend.
Yeah.
Call him Harry or something. She just comes out from him. I said, I need Harry. You moved us away from him, and I need him back.
So where's Pops? Is he alive?
The Pops is watching us unveil.
Oh.
And the Pops loves his wife.
Damn.
She said, I need Harry, send me back.
Damn.
You're playing like he's your best friend, but you know he's mine. That's what she said.
Nah. I introduced you, man. What do you mean?
You play like he's your best friend when you know he's mine. Send me back. I need him.
I can hear that.
In front of all of her kids. She got like 3 kids.
Oh my God.
In front of all of her kids and the husband. The husband's crying.
Oh, I bet.
But he loves her so much, he said, be free. If that's what you want, go and be free with him.
It's a different time, innit? It's a different time.
Bro, and the mum would send in like pictures, just updates of like
how her life is going.
When the kids are with her, she would just send like postcards and stuff, how life's going, and you'll see them two in the back lip-sync. The dad falls to his knees.
Nah, man.
So when he receives these family updates, it's butters.
Nah, man. That's peak, bro.
Bro, she was cheating, and she had to make him main. She physically couldn't sit through it anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
different type of lust.
Bro.
That's a different type of
My
lust.
wife could never, mother of my children.
Never.
If we stopped this pod and you just stopped coming around,
Yeah.
and she was like, I need Fuhad back in this yard.
ASAP.
You took him from us and you're playing like it's your boy.
He's not your best friend. You know he's mine.
That out this.
Yeah, you outline her.
Fam, I wouldn't outline anything. The only outline would be in chalk. Fam, I'll pick her up with one hand, bro.
Shake it. Shake it.
I'd have snot bubbles popping in my nose. Nah.
Oh, you play like he's your best friend when you know he's mine. I couldn't hear that.
Oh, I promise you.
Yeah, that's...
I'll scream for Satan to take me now. Take me, swallow me up, bro.
Oh,
Pause.
my God. Yeah. Peak.
All right, carry on.
What's your family's wildest secret or scandal? My uncle through marriage is my sugar daddy and no one knows, not even him. He's doing up alias and she's just patterning the money.
She knows it's her uncle and
Yeah,
the uncle doesn't even know it's his niece.
Yeah.
He's just paying for stuff.
Paying, but...
And
yeah.
she's just sending him
whatever she needs to send. Man said sending him whatever she needs to send him.
to get a bag.
Yeah.
And she knows I'm not at fault.
Yeah, she knows it's the uncle by marriage, so it's not even blood.
And he's like, yeah, run that. Yeah, give me that.
That expose would be wild. That would be wild.
Jeez.
I'm purposely ruining my credit so we can't buy a house so his mother can't find a way to move in with us. I'm purposely ruining my credit.
Just missing payments. Just starting
doesn't
very
need to get
accounts
to
for
that
no
level,
reason.
though.
Bro, it doesn't.
It doesn't need to get to that level. That's crazy.
That's an Eastern family. It has to be. So we're talking African, Asian, something's going on over there. That mother stuff?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is
That's
nuts.
crazy. My granddad brought his mistress to his wife's funeral. Them man do things different.
The older
Grandparents
generation, the
don't
grandparents,
give a fuck.
there's 7 months left of my life.
Yeah.
If you think I'm spending a day without her, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. I want her here.
Facts. I've got nothing else left
Literally.
to live for. Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care about no one's opinion.
Keep your opinion.
Keep your opinions to yourself. I've done what I needed to do for all of you lot.
Yeah, fact.
I've
I
done what I
raised
need to do.
all of you.
It's
You all
my
owe me
turn.
at least 20 bags each, bro.
Facts.
Shut
Say whatever
up.
you want to say.
Let me be happy, man.
My wife's dead.
Yeah, facts. To be fair, bro,
my
when I'm
wife's
old,
dead.
my wife's dead, you think I've got time for this?
I'm bringing anyone round.
Write me something now.
I need throat.
Facts.
I need throat. I'm 79 and I need throat.
Time's running out, bro.
Fact, it's ticking.
Yeah. Cialis and neck. Cialis and neck, bro. I don't care
That's
whose
all I
funeral it
need.
is.
Facts.
Let me grieve how I grieve.
Facts. Let me grieve how I grieve. We're all different, but we're all human at the same
Facts,
time.
because after this funeral, you're pairing off,
facts.
everyone's going back to the happy
Then
family. What am
Lord,
I
where
doing?
am I going? This is my wife we're burying.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me go back to something too.
Yeah, let me go back to something warm.
Something warm and wet. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's so jokes.
Both my parents were cheating on each other, and my dad's side piece would call the house and just breathe on the phone.
Bro, these sightings need to chill.
They need locking up.
Yeah, they
all
do.
need locking up.
Stop it. I don't. Listen, honestly, it's just emotions. You're living off emotions.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Why do you want to hurt me?
Just breathing down the phone. That's psychotic. Say something. If you're going to do or say something, say something.
How long was she still exciting after the first call, though? Once he clocked it was her, how many times did he keep banging her?
He ran it back.
Yeah, of course he did, bro.
Back, bro.
I hate men, bro. I hate us because we're just so pathetic.
So weak. He ran it back. My parents lost a 5-foot snake in their house 2 days before they sold it and kept it quiet.
To be fair, bro, I've worked in the housing industry for a short stint. You'd keep it quiet too. These completion dates, bro. These men will pull out at the last minute. I swear down.
You need that deadline to be
We need that. I need that deposit in my account tomorrow. The snake stays.
Say less. My ex is now married to my cousin. That's
that
a
happens
family reunion,
Oh,
boy.
bro, we're squaring
You
up,
have to. Every year you have to square up.
bro. I'm gonna keep this
As PG as possible.
not even as PG, but just like
As alias as possible.
as alias as possible.
Say less.
I may or may not know of someone who. Actually, never mind, bro.
All right, say less.
It's so specific.
Yeah, say less. Say you can't
It's
work
so-
your way around.
I can't even
I see your
maneuver it.
brain ticking.
Yeah, I'm
You're
trying
doing
to
that.
figure-
What's his Galifianakis? All over the place.
And the thing is, the person I'm talking to is not even a friend.
Okay.
I don't even like this person.
Okay,
but it's just
okay, say less. You're lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
They
You're
are.
lucky.
They are.
I'm
They are.
just looking at camera, you're lucky.
They are.
Yeah. My granddad was a pimp for real, for real. May that man burn in hell in Jesus' name.
Damn.
Damn indeed, bro.
Do you remember do you remember Hitch? Will Smith, Eva
I remember the
Longoria.
movie, yeah.
And they go jet skiing.
It's not Eva Longoria, Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes, sorry. Eva Mendes, and they go, they take jet skis to that island.
That's been.
Do you remember this, Rem? They take jet skis to the island where all the immigrants go to, when they make it from their respective countries to New York,
Okay.
they have to go through this island, and that's where they sign. And there's like old, like generations of like,
It's like a registry of immigrants. Right?
registry of immigrants kind of
Okay.
thing. And there's like, she's like 3 generations later or whatever.
Okay.
And as part of the date, he takes her to that island, and like her granddad, great granddad's name
Oh, okay.
is on there, and he tells her that. She cries, bro.
Okay.
She cries, and she does this weird thing where she's crying. She goes,
yeah,
like that.
she
Do you
does some,
remember?
yeah, she does some like weird kind of hiccup kind of
Yeah, she
scream
goes,
thing. I've never understood what she's
But yeah,
doing.
it's
fam.
like a family secret thing. He was a murderer.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a murderer in Mexico or something.
Oh.
Then dipped to America.
Oh, snap.
That's their family secret.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, I can't remember that movie at all, bro. I saw it years
Rewatch
ago.
it, bro. Rewatch. It's a good one.
Yeah, I will.
It's just cool, man.
It is. My grandma's brother is a cult leader. As kids.
Same.
What
Sorry.
did you say?
It's the same.
That spun me.
Good.
My grandma's brother is a cult leader. As kids, we were told not to eat his wife's food. Yeah. Them. You've never heard stuff like that.
Nah, what?
Yeah. That's more. I don't even know. Yeah, that's more like African, Asian, Caribbean. Yeah.
What's the premise? I don't understand.
If you're a cult, like, you just can't eat in anyone's yard, basically, because they could be judging the food.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you eat some, you start seeing stuff for 40 days and 40 nights. You never know. Do you know what I mean? You turn into yam or something.
Don't
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
his food.
Yeah. Stuff happens,
Wow. I've
Yeah.
never heard of anything like that.
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
bag everyone's food.
bro. Nah, bro. Stuff can happen. Stuff can happen.
Okay, cool.
My uncle was caught sending feet pics to older men.
Damn. How old is his uncle? Because he's grown. He's grown.
Sending feet pics to older men. How are you caught, bro?
Yeah, you're
sloppy. You're trying to get money and you're sloppy.
To be fair
about it.
though, like I would find like once something's been going on for so long,
Yeah.
I would get mad sloppy too. Yeah,
You've been getting away with it for like a year.
yeah, because we're just at the beach as a family. I'm not gonna miss out the opportunity
To- you've
to have
gotta-
like twinkle toes in the
Yeah.
sand.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not
And
do
just-
it. Yeah.
you think, why the fuck are
That's
you
the
taking pictures of
third
me?
pic
Yeah,
today.
facts.
Why are you putting seashells in between your toes? What's going on?
Hashtagging it, she sells seashells
Yeah.
on the seashore.
She sells seashells. Wow. Yeah.
Jokes. That's the thing. I'm not gonna miss out on the opportunity. Oh, God. My uncle married my sister's high school bully. Her mum was a family friend. Damn. The high school bully.
It's a girl as well.
Yeah.
Girl bullies are bastards. Boy bullies are bastards, but you just know what their intention is.
Yeah.
They just want to hurt you.
Yeah, that's it.
Girl bullies want the whole school to hurt you.
It's they want you to die to death.
Yeah. This emotional, like guy bullies will just beat you up.
Facts, and
So if
that's
you're
it. They're
avoiding
done.
him, you're
Yeah.
avoiding pain.
Yeah.
Girl bullies will spin stuff.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
That's tough, man. That's tough. My mum was in love with my dad's best friend, and when she met them both and ended up settling for my dad. Being in love, my mum was in love with my dad's best friend, you know, when she met them both, and she ended up settling for the dad. That's peak.
Certain dads like, let's call them Jerrys. Certain man are just Jerrys out here, bro. Yeah, certain man are just Jerrys, and we'll just firm that. When I hear stories about like, yeah, when I met your mum, she just was not on it, but I pursued, and she was dating this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, and I'm the one that stuck by her the whole time. And yeah, man, lesson, guys, never give up.
Jerry, loser,
bro. My dad could never tell me that story. You waste, man.
Yeah, that Jerry reference is so peak.
No one could call me a Jerry.
That's so peak, bro. Who would you rather be, though? Would you rather be Jerry? Who else is a loser?
Oh,
I'm sure there's another show.
there's a few. I can name a few losers, bro. We've got like Mr. Smithers. He's a loser. Jerry's a loser. We've probably got like Joe Swanson's a bit of a loser, but he's just he's been through it.
The PTSD keeps going.
Yeah.
Joe Swanson, yeah.
We've probably got like what's his name? Guy.
Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison guy. He's a fucking loser, bro.
What's my man's name from Big Mouth?
Jay,
Yeah.
the one that bangs his pillows.
Yeah, he's a bit of a loser.
Oh,
But
he's suffering.
But
He's sexually frustrated.
different.
And,
It's very different.
He's not
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like he is pathetic,
He's-
but like
yeah.
aggressively so.
Yeah, he's going through stuff.
He's really
His body's
he's
changing.
tormented.
He's learning who he is. So,
Yeah.
To be fair, Nick is a loser in Big Mouth.
He is.
Nick more than anyone is actually a loser.
Oh, Thingy's dad. Is it Andrew's dad? That's a loser. He cucks his mum, his wife. Anything, he's a yes man to his wife.
Oh, that's not Andrew's.
Is it
Andrew's dad is a bastard.
Oh,
Nick's dad.
Nick's dad.
Yeah.
Nick's
He's a
dad.
cuck. Yeah.
He's a cuck
He
to
likes
his-
to kiss all the kids on the lips and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Yeah. Andrew's dad hates his son.
Yeah, he hates everyone. He hates
He's
everyone,
just angry
bro.
and Jewish. That's it. That's his persona.
It is.
Angry Jewish man. It's hilarious. But anyway, I've got a couple more. What's your family's wildest secret or scandal? My granddad told my grandmother he was going to go buy cigarettes and he left for Argentina.
That's such a cookie cutter escape tale. They're for Argentina, you know.
Specific. He had
That's
things.
yeah.
He had baddies. over there. Yeah.
God, Argentinian chicks are something else.
He had baddies. over
Racist
there.
and peng. Racist and
Bro, I
peng.
said to you, man, at the World Cup, I didn't see a dark-skinned Argentinian fan.
Yeah,
Throughout the
bro.
whole team.
That's concerning. But they're so bad. It's not fair. Why can't we get something?
Where's the balance?
Yeah. Why aren't we allowed a taste?
I know my boy cheated on his girl 7 times with multiple different women and even used her car for one.
Okay.
That's
That's dark.
The car. Her car. Decorum.
That's not even a family secret.
Yeah, just-
Pull him up, man.
Yeah, decorum, bro. Something else.
Jeez.
My cousins used to argue over who's gonna suck another cousin's tool.
What? What?
My cousins used to argue over who's gonna suck another cousin's tool.
Bro.
The first time I read that,
First of all, before you say anything, I love how they excluded themselves from the cousin route. I'm technically, they are my cousins, and they used to see who's sucking cousin tall, but I wasn't
I'm not
involved.
involved. I was a spectator.
Yeah, I'm a spectator cousin.
I happened to be there.
Nah.
When I read that, it reminded me of the meme. You know the meme where it's pick by pick next to each other? The guy's closing his eyes and he opens his eyes like this. He's just like this, pretending he's sleeping.
Bro, which
that's
cousin's
a-
gonna suck another cousin's tall?
And his eye opens. He's like, yeah. That's
That's
disgusting, bro.
disgraceful. I couldn't draw the short straw. You're sucking today. First of all, you're sucking today and you're getting sucked. Do it.
That's some incestual spin the
that's
bottle.
terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not involved.
Peer pressure's nuts as well, because certain man will just do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
we don't know better as kids as
If
well.
it's 4 cousins against 1, you're sucking something. You are, unless you're running to your dad and you can't,
Yeah.
because then you're just excluded from the barbecue forever.
Facts. So you have to
So get in your knees, cuz.
Literally.
Get on your knees, bro.
Oh my days, that's West. All right, last one. My dad has a secret second family and a secret drag queen alter ego. We call it the trifecta. That's a lot to juggle, bro.
It is a lot to juggle, and it's just like there is a lot of power, but there's a lot of power behind the word dad. And like, you're just abusing it, like dad. Just saying
okay,
dad.
okay.
Like, you're not saying my biological father.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad has something that we call the trifecta. He's a secret drag queen, and he has a secret second family.
Yeah.
You're not my. You're dad. Please.
Yeah. I know what you mean,
Please.
yeah.
I need to look up to someone.
Facts. Biological father is the word. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot to balance as well. How do you mentally split yourself up into
too many
three
secrets.
different personas?
Too many secrets.
I'm gonna mix something up.
Yeah, it's too many secrets.
I'm
I'm coming home in my gear one time.
Yeah, my drag gear to my second family. They're not gonna know what.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up to family number 1 when I should be pulling up to family number 2
in a lace front wig.
Yeah.
And
Facts,
it's
bro.
all gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
My drag queen schedule's gonna mix up with the barbecue.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
And I'm just gonna have 2 outfits and a boot. And
I
the people are
promise
gonna
you,
think,
fam, ROI is not adding up.
Yeah, it's mad. Some people like chaos. Clearly,
They do.
they do like chaos. But anyway, guys, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching us on YouTube, you will notice that Food and I are looking a bit scraggier than usual.
Yes, sir.
We're not looking as fresh as you're used to, and sometimes that's okay. But yeah, I'm not proud of it, but it's whatever. For those of you who came to see us in Leeds the other day, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. It was laying. And guys, you already know what to do. You tune in every week.
Facts.
You listen to us speak.
Facts.
You laugh and laugh and laugh. And then every week we tell you, guys, if you want a little bit more, you know what to do, and you don't do it. So here's your last opportunity. Head on over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs right now. Send us over a cheeky £3 a month.
10p a day.
All you're going to do is run the P to SNG, and then you are going to unlock the gates to Valhalla.
That's all. That's all you need.
That's all I'm going to say, bro. You're going to unlock the gates to Valhalla.
All you need to do.
And life just magically starts to
Changes,
get a little bit better.
Facts. You start drinking wine that you've never been drinking before. You start seeing stuff you've never been seeing
Bro,
before.
colors look brighter.
Facts. You're hearing sounds you never heard before.
You're a bit more charming. There's a bit
man.
more pep in your step. You don't understand what's going on. And all it takes is £3 a month.
10p a day.
Run the
That's
P to SNG, guys, and become a cult baby for real, for real.
Facts.
Guys, if you, again, are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please chirp the ting in the comments.
Always.
The cult needs the breeding grounds. We need to
Always.
indoctrinate the youth to make sure this goes on for generations after your boys perish, okay?
Facts.
ShxtsnGigs is forever.
Facts.
Fuhad and I are just figureheads, and eventually we will pass.
Facts.
So, if you,
You're saying stuff. A man's spitting. Let's go.
and guys, if you're listening to us on any of the audio platforms, please leave a nice review. It means the world to us. I'm not going to tell you how many stars today. Just give me any stars you feel we deserve, okay? I'm going to apologize in advance. Your boy has a chesty cough today, and when daddy laughs, it tickles. When daddy laughs, it tickles and I cough.
Yeah.
I'm a bit wheezy, so bear with me, and we'll get through it together. But guys, the time is now. It's time for top five.
Top five.
Gang, right, guys, let's get these whiteboards.
Top 5 this week, guys. I want you guys to give me in again, no particular order because you just won't get it. Top 5 film franchises of all time.
Interesting.
Okay.
Top 5, and this is what, highest grossing
Highest grossing.
film franchises.
Highest grossing film franchises of all time.
Interesting.
And when you're locked, let me know you're locked, and then we'll go in. Guys, in the comments as well, write them down. Let me know what you think.
Damn, there's a lot, you know.
There are.
There is so, when you actually think about it, there's so many.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, Jimmy, I'll trade you the third one you've written
No.
for the second one I've written. I'll trade you your. How many you got down?
5.
All right, I'll trade you your 5th one you've written for the first one I've written.
I don't think so, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't fucking think so. I'm just going to throw this out there. One of them's controversial.
Really?
Yeah, a bit.
For God's sake.
Like,
One of them's controversial. You understand it once I give the 5, but one of them's controversial.
Right, I'm just gonna lock in. I've got like 10 more that I want to write down. but I'm just gonna stick with the ones I've got. I'm gonna put honorable mentions down actually, just for my own peace of mind.
Okay, say less.
That's a good shout.
Say less.
Yeah.
You know what's going to annoy me as well? It's going to seem so obvious once it's been read out and just be like,
No,
how
they
did I
was
forget
not.
that was a thing?
Yeah. How do you think I felt last week when Fueg said GTA 5, bro? And for some stupid reason, me claiming to be a gamer hadn't written that down. It's ready to pull my fucking eyes out, bro.
Right, I don't care if I lose this one now
Why?
because I've got just as many honorable mentions as I do answers,
Okay.
and it could be a mix of all of it.
Yeah.
And I've got 10 that I think could all
Be top
compete,
10,
and it's not worth the brain power anymore.
Okay, so
I'm locked in.
you've locked in. Have you scrapped the honorable mentions?
No, I've got them here.
I'm locked. And my pen's
You're
locked.
locked, yeah?
I'm locked.
Cool. Let's go. I'm going to give you 10 to 6 first. 10. X-Men.
Oh damn! Didn't even think about that.
Neither.
Didn't even think about that. And that alone has fucked up my entire rotation.
Yeah. For
And
me,
I'm livid about
the
it.
fact that I haven't got any on my days.
I'm livid, bro.
Neither have I.
I'm
done.
charging this whole
I'm done.
thing,
I'm done.
bro.
That's
I'm
pissed
done.
me off.
You've put me in a mindset I didn't have.
Yeah, I'm done.
Speak.
I knew this was going to happen. I literally said it.
I'm done.
Go on. Go on.
Number 9. DC Universe.
Cool.
Number 8. Fast and Furious.
I had that.
That was an honourable mention of mine.
That's one of
Oh,
mine.
no. I had it and scribbled it out, thank God.
That's one of mine.
Number 7. Batman.
Didn't even think about Batman. How is that not DC Universe?
Yeah. There's
That's
controversial.
naughty. That's
It is.
naughty.
It is. That's how it is. It's not. I didn't make the rules.
You do make the rules.
I did, but I don't
Yeah.
make these. I don't
You're
make
the
these rules.
gamekeeper, you
I don't
make
make
the
these
rules.
rules. I have to follow what these men give me. And number 6, controversial. Don't shout at me. Avengers. Don't shout at me. Don't shout at me.
Again?
Avengers.
Yeah.
It's getting sticky, Fuegs.
Right. I'm not gonna say the top 5 until you man give me the top 5. So James, give me your 5.
So, I'm going to quickly, just for ego's sake, let me run through my honourables.
Okay.
So my honourables were Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
the Nemo franchise,
Yeah.
the Twilight franchise,
Yeah.
the John Wick franchise,
Yeah.
and the Fast and Furious franchise.
Okay.
Those are my top 5.
Okay.
The ones I've gone for,
Yeah.
oh, those are my honourables.
Sorry, yeah,
My
yeah.
top 5 is Matrix franchise,
Yeah.
Yep.
Harry Potter franchise,
Yeah.
the Shrek franchise,
Yeah.
Avatar franchise,
Yeah.
and Toy Story.
That's pretty good, actually.
Rem.
Terrified. I said I charged it, but I haven't charged anything.
I've charged
Rem.
it. So,
Have you got any honourables?
no.
Okay,
No
give me your
honourables.
5.
My 5 are Avatar franchise, Matrix franchise, Transformers franchise,
Good shout.
Fast and Furious, which is gone, which was what? Top 10.
That was top 10.
That was top 10. I was thinking it was 9th. And
Fast and
I just-
Furious. And-
randomly guessed Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
And Ellis.
I've gone for Star Wars.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This Ellis dumb. It's a dumb.
Nah, bro. Obviously, it's Star Wars. That's number 1, you fucking prick. I'm.
Listen, do your thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so jarring, bro. How did I not get that?
Star Wars is-
It's so obvious.
Star Wars is obviously there.
Give me your 5, bro.
Okay, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
That's out there.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
I've got Indiana Jones.
Not bad.
Star Trek, which is, I don't think it is now. And Harry Potter.
Indiana Jones. Star Wars, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, Star Trek,
Yep.
and Harry Potter, you
I
said.
know Ellis is 1 now.
And Harry Potter.
Because I know for a fact Harry Potter's in there, and I know for a fact Star Wars is in there.
All right. So, James, you said Matrix, Harry Potter, Shrek, Avatar, Toy Story.
Yeah.
Rem, you said Avatar, Matrix, Transformers, Fast and Furious, Jurassic World franchise.
Yeah.
Ellis, Star Wars, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, Star Trek, and Harry Potter universe.
Yep.
Right. Number 5,
Go on.
James Bond franchise.
Oh, I didn't even...
Yep. Didn't think about it.
Throwing hands, bro.
James Bond franchise.
Wow, I'm an idiot.
Number 4, the Wizarding World franchise. So Harry Potter, Fantastical Beasts,
Cool,
blah,
cool,
blah,
cool,
blah.
cool, cool.
So
Okay.
Ellis, you got a bag for that. Jimmy, you got a bag for that. Number 3, the controversial one, Spider-Man.
I knew when you said controversial, I knew Spider-Man was going to be it.
Spider-Man.
Stupid.
That's got like 12 movies. Number 2, Star Wars.
Well played.
GG's. Yeah.
GG's, bro.
Ellis, that's it.
Yeah, go on. Well played. And
Number 1.
Has to be Avatar.
Surprised that none
not-
of you man wrote this.
it's not Avatar. I knew it's not.
It's the MCU, bro.
You already said Avengers. This is not fair.
Wait, what?
Do you know what? I'm
listen,
done.
You can't have
I'm done.
X-Men as a separate franchise,
DCU.
Spider-Man as a separate franchise,
Avengers.
Avengers as a separate franchise, and the MCU as a separate franchise. That
makes no sense.
That's what these man are saying,
MCU
bro.
covers
weird.
all of those, bro.
MCU is number 1 on every single. That's why I've gone on so many different sites, because so many different sites have like the separate mini franchise within the franchise, but they all say MCU is number 1.
I mean, it makes sense, but I think it's just bullshit,
They
man.
all say MCU
That's
is
not
number
even
1.
fair.
So, yeah.
That's like saying Universal Pictures franchise. That's just not fair. Whatever. Well done, Ellis.
Ellis, you're up to 2
Let's
now.
go.
Ellis.
2 weeks in a
I'm
row. Let's
catching
go,
up.
Ellis.
I'm catching up.
I might do a music one next week. Let's go.
Your
That'd be
stupid
interesting.
dub.
I would have put money on a film one for me to get dubbed. That
This is what he said.
That's Star Wars?
Yeah.
I've never been so.
That's the first thing I thought of. Star Wars straight away.
Didn't come to my head.
Gang,
at
well played,
all.
Ellis. Let us know what you guys got at home. Obviously, I said before it was controversial with the Spider-Man and the MCU and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't approve of that whatsoever. I know it's not your fault.
It's not my fault, but this is what these men are telling me. That's why I was going through so many different links, bro.
MCU is its own studio.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's barely even a franchise anymore. They've got their own studio. This is not fair. All right, fair enough. Whatever,
That's what
man.
the thing says, bro.
They've got 86 movies, bro. It's not even a franchise. Cool, man. Right, guys. Moving on.
Is it maths?
It is math. So, guys, in England, it's not finished yet, but I've put my foot down and in order to catch up to where we're at so that I can give you guys relevant info, I promise you I'm not watching another episode of maths, bro.
Say
I'm
less.
done with it. I'm over it. It's played out. I've been spending half an hour every week chatting. So if the guys who aren't interested in Married at First Sight, I'm sorry. You've been dealing with this for so long. You log in every Monday and you think, wow, this episode is an hour and a half. Wow, this episode is an hour and 45. I can't wait. Nah, bro. 45 minutes of it is me chatting shit about maths, bro. Right. By the time this comes out, there will be a couple more episodes out, I think. But we're up to commitment ceremonies. And I'm not watching anymore.
Okay.
So, right, a lot has happened since I last mentioned it.
Yeah, you watched a lot.
Yeah, I watched like 8 episodes since the last time.
Outreach.
They're over an hour each, bro.
Oh yeah, because adverts and all that shit. Yeah.
Oh, God, it's been brutal, but I got there just for you, man.
Yeah.
Because I was over this show time ago now. I can't just, yeah. Right. Anyway. Right, I'm going to take as little time as possible to get through this. Harrison had just dumped Bronte for saying she wants to go home.
Right, yeah. So, him being narcissistic
So they were at the
again.
dinner party. He had just dumped her. That was what was going on. Cool. She just said to everyone, you were right. We just got home from the couples retreat.
Yes.
Gang, right.
Yes,
So we've
yes,
just got home
yes.
from the couples retreat. Okay. Let's run through this hot and fast.
Okay.
So we've gone from the couples retreat
Yeah.
all the way to the end of the program where people are making commitments, final vows, they call it.
Okay.
Not commitment ceremony. Final vows where they're saying whether I want to be with you, or we can just lock it from now. The experiment's over and I want to go.
Okay.
Right. So where I've finished it now, I haven't seen everyone who said they want to stay, but I've already done my dirty little research and I know who's staying and who's not.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Cool.
So, let's start off with, Rem, do you have any preference you'd want to start off with?
Let's go.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I have to start with this one. Sorry, I'm so sorry to cut you off. I have to start with this one because they're not actually in it anymore, but it's relevant. Okay. It's the only couple that aren't in it anymore from last time I spoke, which is Claire and Jesse.
Okay.
Fam?
Okay, I'm looking at them now. Yeah.
So, Claire and Jesse. So, the story with them was, everyone knows, Claire lipsed Adam back a day. She lied, gaslit. It all came out. She confessed to Jesse, and then they had a topsy-turvy ting, right? She apologized to him.
Okay.
Hardcore. I've already spoken about it before, but she apologized. Jesse eventually took her back and was like, we can do this. But it was bait to everyone. You couldn't pay her to suck him off. She loves him as a person, but the friend zone, just not her man, bro. Fam. And one of these days, they're happy-go-lucky, everything is cool, and Harrison's under fire. This is the same episode where I left you guys last time. He's just dumped Bronte. Everyone's grilling him. Harrison, you already know, is the main culprit for all the drama and the whole situation, the whole show.
Shit stirrer,
He's the shit stirrer, bro.
Yeah.
And he deflects. When people send for him, he deflects.
Yeah.
So Claire must have been running her mouth. Harrison, you're a piece of shit. Harrison, how could you do this to Bronte? And man said, that's rich coming from you when you've got the worst relationship in the whole experiment. And
Silence.
fam, silence. And she was
What
like,
was
what?
Jesse?
Jesse was sat next to her, head in hand. He hate confrontation. His one thing from day one is I hate spotlight and I hate confrontation.
Jesus
So every
Christ.
time this cheating thing gets brought up, he's fed up.
Yeah.
So anyway, worst couple in the thing. Why are you running your
Say
mouth?
something. Yeah.
Literally stop talking.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you on about? What are you on about? What are you on about? He said, big man, ever since you cheated, you've been all like, oh, Jesse, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, you told Bronte, his wife, you told Bronte the only reason you stayed with Jesse and only reason you chose to stay was because you want to clear your image and you didn't want all of Australia thinking that you were just a cheat. Fam. Instead of her saying, swear, get Bronte in here right now and make her say that I said that.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, I don't even think Bronte would have said that. She was like, why are you trying to do? She was like, Harrison, why are you trying to spin stuff? Why are you trying to spin stuff? I doubt she said, I doubt Bronte would have even said that.
I doubt.
She 1,000,000% said that to Bronte. She 1,000,000% said it to Bronte. Jesse said, raw. And Jesse let stuff off his chest that would have melted the polar ice caps. He sat back and she was like, Jesse. And he went,
That deep breath when you know
he
you've had
took
enough.
the deep breath and he said, do you know what's mad?
Yeah.
And Claire was like, honestly, he's just trying to shit stir.
Yeah.
And he said, but what he's saying is the one thing that's been in my head the whole time, Claire, is that you wrote me this letter, you apologized, you've done la-di-da-di-da, and I accepted it and I took you back, everything. But this whole clearing your name thing has been in my head the whole time. And the fact that he's just said it, and not only the fact that he's just said it, he's saying you said it.
You said it to his wife.
Yeah, is sending my brain to a different thing.
Yes,
and he's
affirmation.
like, Claire, I've had girlfriends before. I know how people act when they like me. I know how people act when they fancy me. You do not fucking fancy me.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can say to prove otherwise, bro.
Yeah.
You don't fancy me, bro. I'm your boy. We're friends. We joke. We laugh.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
So let's just stop this game.
What did she say?
She was speechless. She said, I'm sorry you feel that way. You should have said something. Said what, bro?
What's there to say?
Lips me then.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Fam, I'm sorry you feel that way. You should have said something. Next day they went to the commitment ceremony. Both of them said leave. Both of them said leave.
Facts.
There's nothing Claire could do anymore.
Facts.
She said, I don't want him to feel this way anymore. I'm leaving.
Of course she's going to deflect on him.
So yeah, facts. So them two, boom, gone.
Yeah, say less.
Right. So now I'm going to move on to Rem. Sorry, yeah. Who do you think we should go to?
Duncan and Alyssa.
Oh my God.
Duncan and Alyssa. Okay.
Duncan and Alyssa. So strong power couple. So the ratings for top power couples for the whole show have been Duncan and Alyssa and Ollie and Tani. Those have been the two power couples throughout the whole thing.
You've not spoken about Ollie and Tani, to be fair.
Because there's nothing to fucking
There's
say,
nothing
bro.
to say, fam.
There's nothing to say. I'm going to say one thing about Ollie in a bit,
Okay.
but there's nothing else to say.
Okay.
They've just been solid throughout, bro. Since the day they met, they've never beefed.
Okay.
Nothing's ever happened. And they're the youngest couple they've ever had in the entire show.
Okay.
So, testament. Anyway,
Yeah,
Duncan and Alyssa. Duncan, first of all, is a man.
Man's man.
Yeah.
He's a man.
Okay.
A tall, handsome, emotionally intelligent man.
Okay.
And he loves.
Okay.
He fucking loves her, Fuad. Anyway, Alyssa is a single mum.
Yes.
And I swear to God, yeah, I'm going to get hate
Yeah.
in the comments for this one. If I have to hear her say the words, I have a child one more time, I swear I'm taking a first flight to Perth.
Does she use Perth? Does she say that as like a guilt trip kind of thing?
Yeah, she uses it for everything. So basically what she does is she has severe insecurities.
Okay.
And basically in the retreat, I think I said this last time, in the retreat, she couldn't handle him not doting her with attention, because every time up until this point, they've spent 24/7 together. So he had no choice but to dote attention on her.
Okay.
So anyway, they spent one day chilling with his boys, didn't check in with her for a few hours. They had a massive argument about it.
Okay.
And she just won't chat to him.
Okay.
So
This is not the tennis one.
this is the
This
tennis
is
one.
the tennis one.
This is the tennis one.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get back, and he said to her bare times, I know I won't be first priority. Your
He
son,
said to her,
so
okay,
your
yeah,
son
yeah,
is
yeah.
first priority.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And every time he says it, she's like, big man, you think you get, you don't understand. You'll never understand. And he's like, she was like, you'll never understand what it's like to have a child, Duncan.
Well, surely I will.
First of all, watch your mouth.
Yeah, facts.
Watch your mouth. And secondly, he's trying to say, I'm understanding the best I can. And until I experience it, you're right. I won't understand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
All my brethren have kids.
Yeah.
Everyone I know has kids.
Yeah.
I understand the dynamic. Just let me in.
Yeah.
And she's like, you won't understand, bro. You know what it's like? I have a child, Duncan.
Oh my
She says it like that all the time.
Oh my
I have a child.
Oh, don't pressure me like
Fam?
that. Don't say stuff like
And
that.
he's like, I know, I'm here.
Yeah, facts. This is the first thing you told me. I know
Fam,
you've got a
I've known
child.
from day one.
Yeah.
You've got a you. I'm here for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
She's like, you're not here for it, bro. You just think you're here for it. Every time. Anyway, and every time there's a difficult conversation, wow.
Have a child again?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even. Well, she'll use that as a backup.
Okay.
When
Just
her
in
back's
case.
against the wall,
Yeah.
promise you're going to find out she's got a child.
Say less.
So there was one time they did a couple swap.
Okay.
So couple husbands, couple wives, they all swap together to see a different perspective.
Okay.
So I'll go with your thing, you'll go with my thing.
Just to converse about our relationships?
Yeah,
or
so
to
I'll
try
ask
and
your
see-
thing. No.
Oh.
Not to see if there's romance.
I was gonna. What's going on?
Not to see if there's
I'd
romance.
watch that.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
But
Okay.
remind me about that.
Okay, say less.
So anyway, so swapping couples, etc.,
Okay.
etc., etc. She goes off and is talking to Ollie, right? She's with Ollie, I think.
Yes,
Elizabeth was with
Alyssa
Cam.
goes with Cam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lyndall was with Ollie. Yeah. So Alyssa goes to Cam. They're chatting. Duncan's with Evelyn.
Yes.
Doing up photo shoot. Oh yeah, fam. Doing up photo
As soon as
shoot.
you said Evelyn,
Yeah,
I was thinking,
he's doing a photo
I can
shoot.
see
Yeah.
them man doing up eye
Fam,
contact.
Nah.
when I found out them two were together,
Yeah.
the buffest two people in the show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The producers knew what they were doing.
yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were cooking with fire.
Yeah. Say
Anyway, so he's with her, but when he's with her, he's thinking about Alyssa. He's thinking about Alyssa, and then Evelyn's like, "Let's do a photo shoot for her." He said he loves the
For her?
fam. He said she loves to bake, so he had an apron on, flour, everything, rose in it, just naked.
Okay.
Fair play to he loves her.
Okay.
So she came back and was not on it with him, for whatever reason. She just wasn't on it, bro.
Okay.
And he's like, I've done this for you, I've done that for you, I've got this present for you, I missed you so much. She was like, big man, it's only been 3 days, chill out about miss me. He said, raw.
Did you not want my attention?
She's a hypocrite, bro.
What's going on?
And then he starts pouring his heart out to her and be like, I feel like we can't have difficult conversations because every time we have difficult conversations, you shut down, you throw your ute in my face and you walk out. And fam, at that moment, she's like, good point, I'm leaving. He cried his eyes out. Said,
Leaving the conversation or leaving
the
just
conversation.
Okay.
Just walked out. He cried his eyes out, bro.
Wow.
Distraught. He was
Distraught and
I didn't
said,
expect that from my Duncan.
fam,
Right to you.
he'd had enough.
Yeah, she'd push him.
She pushed him just that too far. He couldn't believe he was crying.
Damn.
He physically said, I can't believe I'm crying. I said, I've never felt so rejected in my life.
He said, I felt more rejected here right now than he has done in any other previous
relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Mad.
And
Yeah, that will cut a man different.
fam.
Say less.
So anyway, they're at the commitment ceremony. And then they were asking, the ex was asking, how did you feel? All this drama happened. How did you feel? We said, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I was cut
Yeah.
when she walked out.
Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah.
She turned to him, you cried? He said, yeah, I cried. He's like, how dare you not tell me you cried? He said, what?
What?
Fam? She said, how is it that you hid that from me? That's a big emotion to feel. He said, big man.
What's...
This is my time.
Yeah.
Let me cry. I don't have
Yeah.
to tell you everything.
Yeah.
She said, nah. This is a matter. She started crying. She's like, I just can't believe you kept that from me. The ex-boss was like, fam, hang on.
What's going through her head?
He's like, you're acting like it's like you're hurt that he was hurt.
Yeah.
Bro, she spun the whole thing and said, I'm leaving. I can't deal with this. So he had to chase her out. Bro, the whole thing was, man, she's a bitch, bro. a manipulative bitch.
That sounds
she's
backwards.
crazy.
Yeah, that. When you said insecurity, I was thinking, is she like insecure about a physical aspect of
Nah,
life?
she's
or-
insecure about the fact that she looks at him and says, why on God's green earth would someone that looks and acts like him want to be with a 35-year-old single mother?
So she just doubts herself.
So
in every
she
way.
sabotages the relationship any way she can.
Oh, she's self-sabotage.
So yeah, she self-sabotages. What she does is she intentionally, even if it's subconscious,
Yeah.
she intentionally sabotages the relationship
Yeah.
to get him to a point where he's like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
So she can be like, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. You're not
Yeah.
ready for this. I've got a child and you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, they go moving on. He's not letting her go.
Mm-hmm.
He's not letting her go. Even after all the gaslighting, all the manipulation after him, he's not letting her go
Mm-hmm.
until he meets her friends. And he's like, I'm ready for the child. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that. And then she's like, are you sure you're ready? Because, I mean, you're not going to be able to see me as much because I have a child. He's like, yeah, it's cool. And she's like, you might see me on a Wednesday and every other Saturday.
Who? Alyssa.
Alyssa said to Duncan, you might, in front of everyone, you might see me on a Wednesday or every other Saturday.
In like real life.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, after this experiment.
post-
Yeah, yeah,
Post
yeah.
experiment, you might see me on some Wednesdays and every other weekend, fam.
Pardon?
Fam. And because her girls were there, this was outside the experiment
Yeah.
now. Because her girls were there, he had to be like, yeah, that's
he
fine.
can't-
Yeah.
yeah, because the
he went
girls will X
fam,
him.
He went backstage and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is she crazy,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
to
make
me.
sense, bro. So anyway, yeah. So he pulled her up and was like, do you think that's normal?
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, do you think that's normal? She was like, doesn't matter if it's normal. He's like, how could you tell me like that? Like, you've known about this the whole time
Yeah.
and you've waited until I'm at a cafe with your friends to just politely drop it in conversation that I'm never gonna see you. And you just expect me to be all right with it. And she was like, I don't expect you to be right with it. I have a child. Fam? Long story short, skip to final vows. He said, I'm not on it. She said, we've had our ups, our downs. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to do this. Let's do it, Duncan.
Yeah.
He said his and said, I'm not on it.
Facts.
You've lied to me.
Facts.
You've mistreated me.
Facts.
It's not healthy.
Facts. She
When
would've
you,
broken
fam,
down. Yeah.
she is horrible to him. Really, really horrible. So I'm glad she got dumped. No
Gang,
offense to her.
facts,
She was
facts.
upset. Fam, she dropped to her knees and cried
Oh,
on
I
the floor.
bet she did.
Yeah, it was deep.
But she's the cause of her own downfall, though.
Literally. She is the cause of everything bad that happened to her in that show.
Wow.
It's brutal. Right, guys, we're going to take a very quick break. As you already know, summer is coming. Ladies, is your man ready to unveil his beach bod?
Facts.
These are the questions you need to be asking, and our friends at Manscaped are here to ensure his body is ready for the wild with their game-changing grooming and hygiene products, okay? Listen closely.
Let's go.
Don't have your man be the guy at the beach with his Austin Powers chest hair.
Facts.
And if he has a little winter dad bod, the least you can do is make sure he smells nice and is well groomed. It's
Facts.
time to get your man ready for the hot boy summer by
on.
going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code. You know what it is, but let us repeat, SNG.
Sierra November Golf.
And thank you guys for listening. Let's get back to the episode.
Let's go.
Anyway, so that's them two. Duncan's on the up and up, and I heard a little cheeky secret.
I bet I know it.
That Duncan, on the outside world now, Duncan and Evelyn have been spotted doing a little sign on like multiple occasions now.
Wait, is Evelyn's out already or not? Or Evelyn's
Everyone in Australia is done now.
Say that again.
The show in
the
Australia is
show.
done.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, is
In the
Evelyn
show,
still with
yes.
her?
Yeah.
No. You haven't seen it yet, but sorry, spoiler alert, she chopped Rupert.
Oh yeah, I figured as much.
Okay, so they're both single. Duncan
Yeah.
and Evelyn are
Duncan
single.
and Evelyn are
Is that in-
single.
Calm, that's
They've
calm.
been linking.
In the commitment ceremony you're talking about. So
In the final vows.
In the final vows, you've seen all of the couples now.
I haven't seen all of them, but I got my info in it because
Okay.
I'm not watching anymore.
Yeah.
So I heard I don't need to see. Rupert can't handle Evelyn.
No, he can't. No,
He
no
can't
way.
handle her.
From day
She's
one.
too bad for him.
Yeah, yeah.
way
And
too
he's
bad.
made it obvious so many times.
Yeah. When you
that-
said he was patting her, giving her a
fam.
massage, he said, "You don't want me to rub your ass, do you?"
They banged
Son.
one time and he's still saying, I don't know if you're attracted to me. He can't, she's too banging for him and he can't handle it.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
It's a mismatch, boy.
It's a mismatch, bro. And she's like, court me, chirps me,
Yeah,
take me out,
something.
show me off, do something, and he's nervous and can't firm it.
Yeah. His
because
anxiety will be through the roof.
every single week he says, I'm scared of rejection, I'm scared of rejection, I'm scared of rejection. She's like, fam, I sucked you off yesterday. You're not getting rejected, let's go.
Yeah.
And he's like, cool. But like, and he even said, like, you could have just been bored, you could just want some meat. Like, I don't know that you like me. And she's like, wow, you're not a man. I can't deal with it. She's like, I can't deal with this anymore.
Get out.
So that's why she's been linking Duncan, because Duncan's the only man capable of handling that level of bad.
Yeah. Say less.
Yeah, he's the only man in that experiment that can handle that level of bad, bro.
Say less.
Yeah, so I'm not. So they had to link up.
Say less.
They've been, and obviously they moved in together for those 3 days.
For 3 days.
For the swipe, the
wife
swap,
swap.
couple swap thing.
Yeah.
She moved in with Duncan.
The photo shoot.
Yeah, she did that with the photo shoot. So yeah.
You already know. They
3
slept in the same
days
bed?
of it, fam. They slept in the same bed and they skipped through. Like there was like a few couples that each day they would check in on. Duncan and Evelyn, they skipped to day 3. I don't know. No one knows what happened in day 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All we know was she covered him in flour and took pictures, and then the next day she was packing her bags and leaving. That's all we know from the whole 3 days.
Say less.
So it definitely got heated in there, bro. Both of them are 2 paying.
Facts. Say less.
So that's that. Rem, who do we think next?
Cam and Lyndall.
I was so happy you said that. Right. Cam and Lyndall, right?
Yeah.
Cam is a dirty little boy. So Cam, the whole story of Cam and Lyndall, obviously she's got the cystic vibe.
Yes. Yes.
Basically, he's a carpenter and he does work in the sticks, bro.
Okay.
In the bush.
Okay.
He calls it out bush.
Okay.
I'm
Not even out back.
bush. Yeah.
Out bush.
I'm out bush constantly.
Yeah.
So she's known that. He's always known that. But what he didn't tell her is like, I work out bush like 6 months of the year.
Oh.
So when I'm out there, I'm like
gone.
1,000 miles from a fucking airport. There's no reception. There's nothing. It's like, you won't speak to me. And he only told her like the week before they're leaving that it's 6 months.
Come on. What's...
Fam, if you would have said that to producers, you wouldn't even got into the show.
He knows that. He knows that, bro. Bare of them have lied about stuff to do with their lives that they know they wouldn't have gotten the show if they'd told the truth. Anyway, so he's been like, I'm here for her. And like every time they have negativity, he lacks affection and all this stuff. Every time he's always like, when we go to homestays, she goes to stay with him because he's from the outback, bro.
Okay.
He lives in the sticks.
Okay.
When we get out there, you're going to see the real me and I'll be able to express my real love. But while we're pent up in this city, in this apartment, I'm smothered.
Like this lifestyle.
Yeah. It doesn't suit me and I can't express myself the way I want to express myself.
Okay.
So just wait till we get to where I'm from and then you'll see the real me. She's like, gang, can't wait. Goes to where he's from. She's like, lips me then. And he's like, move, bro. Like, why are you begging for lipses all the time? She's like, all the time. I'm asking for one kiss, bro. And he's like, come on, man, you're crying over a kiss. Like, chill. Bearing in mind, she was crying over a kiss like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Same thing. So anyway, they get back home and they're grilling Cam about it.
Okay.
What's going on?
The producers are. Yeah.
Everyone's grilling him because Melinda asked a question. So he keeps talking about, I'm out bush.
Yeah.
She needs to move to where I'm from. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. And Melinda was like, question, Cam, when we signed up for this experiment, they all asked us one question in particular. Would you move for love? What did you say? Bearing in mind, the experts are watching this live.
Okay.
So he could not lie.
Okay.
He was like, yes, I would. And everyone's like, swear, because he's adamant he ain't moving.
Yeah.
So he's like, so you told everyone you'd move for love. You've got Lyndall, but you're putting your foot down and said, I ain't moving.
Out bush.
Yeah. Okay. So wagwan.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he's lost for words.
I'm not just, and then it finally came out because basically it's been so obvious from day one, he's not feeling her.
Okay.
He's not feeling her,
So,
and he's using all his excuses. I'm not an affectionate person. I've never been in a proper relationship. I don't know how to act. I work out a bush. All this stuff. I need to go back to my home territory. All this stuff.
But don't they do the weekly leave stating? Is it?
Yeah,
weekly?
they've been staying, bro.
They keep saying stay.
Blue tick.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what he
lying.
wants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
all of them are
blue
blue tick
tick.
bitches.
Yeah.
So Lyndall's been on him from day, and it finally comes out at the end that they're grilling him. You said you would do this for love. Why wouldn't you do this for love? Would you be affectionate? Like, if you had like, and then it basically got down to it where it's like, Evelyn was like, you keep saying you're not affectionate, and you expect Lyndall to just deal with it. If you chop off Lyndall and go with any other girl, what you think they're just going to be happy if you've never been affectionate? Then he slipped up and was like, well, obviously I would be affectionate for some people. And then it slipped up. So like, swear, so you said you would move for love, and now you're saying you would be affectionate for other people. So wagwan. And he's like, he just put his hands up and said, I just don't like her, bro. She's not the girl for me, bro.
Yeah, I think.
Are you happy?
Push comes to shove, I'll scream too.
Are you happy?
I'll scream and walk out.
But she ran off and cried.
Oh, facts. Of course
She
you would.
ran off and cried her eyes out. And he was like, Jesus.
Damn, it must have felt good though.
Oh,
after he released everything, it must have felt good.
He felt great. And then Evelyn came up and tore him a new asshole.
Oh, I bet.
Also, Rupert's a pussy, yo. Because she was like, you're a waste man, you're this, you've that, you strung her along. Evelyn to Cam.
Okay.
You strung her along, you're an asshole, she's back there crying because of you. You could have locked it time ago. Every week, stay. The whole time you knew you weren't feeling her, you're a waste man. He's like, yeah. As she's walking, he's like, don't fucking trip on your way out. Rupert was there, didn't say nothing. I tell you now, you chat about my girl like that, don't trip on your way out. I would said, fam. I can understand you've got some weight off your shoulders and you don't like being grilled.
But don't talk to my wife like that.
Don't speak to my wife like that.
Don't talk to my wife like that, big man.
Yeah. We're boys. I'll put your head through this table.
We're boys, but.
Yeah. Keep it civil. Don't ever speak to my wife like that.
Out bush, say
Pussy,
less.
Yeah, out bush. Yeah, you want to know about out bush?
Say less.
Yeah,
We'll run it out
cool.
bush. Yeah.
Fam, you want to get out bush? We'll get out bush.
Fuck.
So yeah. So basically, Karen was not on it, bro. He's lied every week. So it's all long.
Just for blue ticks.
They're doing it for Saturn, bro.
There's other shows you can go. This is Married at First Sight, bro.
Speaking of, apparently Evelyn was on Big Brother a time ago, you know?
Oh, swear.
UK Big Brother.
Oh,
UK?
swear. I
Yeah.
haven't watched Big Brother.
No, I haven't watched it, but she's only 27, so
I was
she
gonna
must have
say,
been young.
she turned 27 on the show as well.
Oh, is it?
So she's even younger.
It must have been time ago, bro.
Damn.
I don't even know when the last Big Brother was.
Oh.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yes, for
who knows,
sure.
bro? Right, cool.
Who else is
So
there? Who else you got?
let's go next up. I'll save the best for last. Let's go next up, Melinda and Leighton. They've decided, skip to the end, spoiler alert, they decided to stay together.
Okay.
They just beef, bro.
Okay.
And what's funny is, Melinda's very emotional when she argues.
Yes.
Leighton's very logical when he argues, which is fairly stereotypical archetypes for men and women.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. Yeah.
But it's premised a lot when they argue that being emotional is almost a negative thing.
Premise like this on the show?
Not on the show.
Okay, just in life. Okay, I'm with you.
Leighton premises it. And in life it is as well. There's a slight connotation in life that if you're being logical, is better than being emotional. That's the connotation. Leighton proves that's not the case, bro. And he tries to, basically, he's slightly patronizing when they argue, because he'll say, I'm very analytical, I'm very logical, you're very emotional. So sometimes when we argue, we lock heads because you're basically having an emotional outburst and you're not thinking right. He gaslights her a little bit.
Yeah.
But he also tries to like say it kindly enough that's like, there's nothing wrong with you being emotional, but your emotions are the reason we argue.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of harsh.
Condescending.
It's slightly condescending.
Yeah.
So she loses it. And in his defense, whenever he does it, he triggers her to a point where she actually has crazy emotional outbursts. And she does this one thing that I fucking hate.
Okay.
When he tries to articulate himself, he likes to get it all out in one sentence.
Okay.
So instead of going tit for tat back and forth, what Leighton will do is something that I do. So it resonates how much it must annoy him when she does it.
Okay.
So he will sit down and be like, Melinda, I understand what you are saying, but the point I am trying to make and the way I feel is, and every time he's about to say, this is how I feel, she'll stand up, bro, and the camera starts shaking, and she'll be like, someone talk to this bitch. Fuck this guy. Like, you're crazy, bro. Shut up. Like, she loses it. Alirem.
Yeah.
She always gets pushed over the edge just as he's trying to speak. And it must drive him crazy.
I would have left week one.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
left week one.
Bro, she
I can't deal with stuff
interrupts
like that.
him
Interrupting
chronically.
is like,
Yeah,
hate.
it's so annoying when she does it.
Damn.
And she always involves the producers and the cameramen. It's so jarring,
brings
bro.
externals into the
Yeah.
conversation. It's a one-on-one.
Always, bro.
You don't-
Always.
So unnecessary.
She always does. And at dinner parties, she'll do it and all this stuff, and he hates it.
I've not been in that situation where I've wanted to express myself just at the tip, and then I've been cut off.
Like, bro,
that would make me explode.
I've seen her do it like 3 or 4 times.
That would make me explode.
Yeah, he can't handle it, bro. So anyway, they beefed bare times, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And what made it worse, one of their biggest beefs that they had was, and this is when his behavior got pulled up by the experts.
Okay.
When they did the wife swap thing,
Yes.
the couple
Who was he
swap,
Yeah, guess.
Melinda got paired with Harrison.
Okay.
Leighton got paired with Bronte.
Okay.
This was the only, they did it on purpose. They played like they did it on purpose, they did it on purpose.
okay.
Because this is the only direct couple swap.
Okay.
Leighton put his foot down and said, if you think I'm moving in with next man's wife, you're crazy. And then Melinda was trying to say, hey, I hate Harrison more than anyone in the world, and I'm still willing to do this. So if I'm willing to do this, I don't understand why you're not willing to do this. And he said, it's just against my morals and my principles.
Okay.
And she was trying to say, the fact that you're saying that is basic, because he's saying you can do it. I don't disagree with you doing it. If you want to do it, you can do it, but it's against my morals and principles. She's saying, just by the fact that you're saying that, you're saying you think I have bad morals and bad principles.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not saying that. She's like, you factually are. And he's like, no, you man do what you want. I'm not doing it. So anyway, he put his foot down. Harrison came over and was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're being a bitch.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I think you're being a bitch.
Yeah.
Melinda was there like, no offense, I hate Harrison, but facts, you're being a bitch.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not doing it, and I feel attacked.
Yeah.
I feel attacked by my own wife.
Yeah.
And he's ops.
Yeah.
And you man are giggling together.
Facts.
First
Yeah,
of all,
yeah.
one thing we learned about Leighton, you can't laugh at him. He can't handle it.
Okay.
If man start laughing,
Hell laughing or pointing. Okay,
bro.
Say less.
Torture.
Oh, say less.
He's had PTSD in his life. As soon as next man starts giggling at him, he loses everything.
Damn.
He loses everything.
Okay.
Yeah. He can't handle it. So anyway, Harrison and Melinda are like, oh, facts. He's been a bitch. They're giggling. He said, swear. He packed his bag and left.
I had left the show?
Went to a different. Well, he didn't to a different. He didn't go to Bronte's. Went to a different apartment.
Okay.
So went to a different apartment. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. And he was fed up with Melinda. That laughing thing pushed him over the edge.
Okay.
So anyway, did the 3 days. She dealt with Harrison. Also, while he was there, Harrison baited out that he had texts from Rupert saying the butt dial was fake.
Shock.
Which Evelyn never really
Nah, she
pulled
never-
Rupert up about
no,
it.
she never said
She
anything about
beefed Harrison about it.
Yeah.
But she never beefed Rupert about it.
Which she obviously should.
Which she obviously should. But anyway, so I knew that. I'm so happy because obviously the butt dial was fake.
Yeah.
So fake.
Bro, I'm so annoyed though that didn't get the recognition it deserved.
Yeah.
They all put it on Harrison for stirring drama.
Yeah.
No one at all was like, so Rupert, explain yourself.
Yeah.
The thing was fake and you lied to all of us.
of us, yeah.
That didn't happen at all, bro.
He got wasted, went home and just spilled beans.
Oh, he got wasted and just ran to his wife. Spilled everything. Anyway, so they did the 3-day thing. Leighton has fucked off. They go back to the commitment ceremony and he thinks he's going to get backed up by the experts.
Okay.
And was just like, I don't think it's right for a man to be sleeping in a bed with another man's wife. I don't think it's right for next man to be sleeping with my wife, even though they don't have to sleep together.
Yeah.
They can sleep on the couch and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's right. So I'm willing to participate in the little activities and I'll go see Bronte. We'll do a little activity and I'll go back to my own apartment. I don't see what's wrong with that. And then the experts were like, bro, the fact that you don't see what's wrong with that is the issue that you and Melinda are having.
Okay.
You think that because Melinda's emotional, you can say, oh, she's emotional. We're not getting through because I'm logical. She's emotional. Big man, you're making your own rules.
Yeah.
We told you this is how it is, and you think you can pick and choose how you want to do it,
Yeah.
and you've got the audacity to sit on my sofa and tell me that my experiment isn't the way you want it, and you can benefit from the ways that you decide you're going to benefit from. It doesn't work like that, big man. And your wife is out here embracing it with the one guy she hates more than anyone,
Yeah.
and she's willing to do it for the sake of your relationship.
Yeah.
Just because you don't see the value, you decide you're not doing it.
Yeah.
He said, oh, say less.
Yeah, he saw it in a different light.
He said, say less.
Yeah.
He grabbed his wife and said, say
Oh, was she there
less.
when he-
They were sat next to each other.
Okay.
He said, say less. I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's seen it in that light. He
Fam?
hasn't spoken to you like that
He's
before.
never been spoken because he's a CEO of a big company in
them
Australia.
ones.
He's never been
Ego,
spoken to like
okay.
that. He said, say less.
Okay.
Say less. He also can't drop shit. He doesn't know when to leave it, bro. So they were on
huge flag.
Yeah, they were on the outside of the experiment now. They're going on a date. Melinda set up a banging date for them.
Yeah.
They were arguing about something. Pathetic.
Yeah.
And also Melinda was in the wrong about this argument. Do you remember about the dust in the cupboard?
No, I missed that. missed that.
Anyway, it's long. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They had a little spat, and just as they squashed it, basically they were like, "Look, we're ruining the whole day. I don't want to argue about this anymore. Let's just love each other and have this date."
Yeah.
He said, "Gang, I'm here for it." Just as they're like, "I appreciate you. I love you." All this stuff. Lips in. He was like, "Gang, me too." Fam? But I just want to say this thing earlier. She said, "Swear down."
Oh my.
You can't help yourself, you waste man. So I'm surprised they stuck together, but I'm not, because they also love each other. Anyway, that's them. So they're staying together. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't see it lasting very long. And then I think, Ollie and Tani. Obviously, power couple, they've stayed together as well.
Oh, yeah, you said
so
that
the only
boring,
two couples to stay together are Ollie and Tani, sorry, Rem, and Melinda and Leighton. Everyone else parts ways, right?
Yeah.
So Ollie and Tani are staying together. But one thing I'll say about Ollie, and I'm going to say this, he's a man.
Okay.
They did the couple swap thing,
Yeah.
and he owned up in the commitment ceremony.
Okay.
The last commitment ceremony, he sat down and was like, "How was the swap? How was this week?" And every week, they're so boring. They sit down, "How was your week?" Amazing. Better than the last. I love him more than anything.
Who did Ollie swap with? Who was Ollie with?
Lindell.
Ollie was Lindell, and Tani was with who?
Rupert.
Oh yeah, Rupert's not on this list.
Yeah, he's not on the list. Tani went with Rupert. And fam, when they get back, they sat down on the couch and said, "Oh, how was your week?"
Yeah.
He said, "Fam, I'm not going to lie to you. This week was tough."
Okay.
They said, "Well, go on." He said, "When Tani came back from that 3-day off thing, I missed her. And when she came back, I was just not speaking to her." And they were like, "Why, Wagwan?" And he said, "Bro, the whole time she was gone, I was insecure. I was thinking, am I good enough for her?
Oh wow.
Is she going to come back and not be on it anymore?"
Yeah.
Like, he was basically saying, I was scared to send her off to next man for 3 days because she's been stuck with me this whole time.
Yeah.
She's not had a chance to look at anyone else.
Yeah.
So I know how she feels about me in this environment, but you send her out to the wild for 3 days. I don't know what she's going to be thinking over there. She's sleeping in bed with next man. She's sleeping in next man's apartment. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if she really likes me for me, like in the world, or she just likes me in this little
bubble.
apartment that we're stuck with.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fam, I was insecure."
Okay.
He didn't beef her at all.
Okay.
He took on full accountability.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, "Bro, I was insecure,
And she
bro."
was there as he was saying this. Fair play.
Everyone was there,
Fair play.
fam. And he was like, "I'm sorry."
Fair
And he was
play
like,
for
"I
the
just don't
honesty.
think." Yeah, he was just like, "I just felt like I'm not good enough for her," and that's just where I'm at.
Oh, and what? Tani's no response from her. So
Tani was just like, "I love you, bro. Stop." And he was like, I know, but this is how I felt.
Feel. Let me talk.
Yeah. And
me
I was
talk
just
my
like,
talk.
"Is that how you felt before?" He said, I'm not going to lie to you, man. This is how I feel in every aspect of my life. I just don't feel good enough." And just as they're getting up, one of the experts, his name's like John or something, was like, "Before you stand up,
Yeah.
all you man need to listen. This is a man.
Yeah.
He didn't have to say these things that he's
Yeah.
saying. That took courage, bro.
Facts.
He didn't put anything on Tani.
Yeah.
He didn't put anything on Rupert.
Yeah.
He didn't put anything on anyone else.
Yeah.
He said that she came home and I was so insecure.
Yeah.
And it's a demon I need to work on.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck, you're a man. Go sit down."
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that
Ollie's
is a
real.
man.
Ollie's
That
real.
is a
Ollie's real.
man.
When he said that, I said, "Raw."
That
Yeah,
is a man.
that's
Yeah.
a real man,
Yeah.
bro.
When
He
you're-
wears his
when
heart on his
you're
sleeve.
able to just express every single emotion you're feeling without any fear of repercussion or what people might think about you as a man in this day and age as well.
Bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
In front of the world, yeah, he let it all out.
Fair
I was gassed that he
play.
did that. I was like, "Damn, Ollie."
Fair play.
Because we ain't seen much from him the whole
Yeah,
time.
I remember you said
he's
it.
a little bit of a prankster, he's a little bit of a joker. He's a bit shy, but we ain't even seen much. When he said that, I was like, "Damn, bro, fair play."
Okay.
Fair play.
Fair play.
Right.
Let's go.
And to finish off, we have Harrison and Bronte.
Okay. B couple.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I know how much everyone hates Harrison. Bronte is the biggest duppy in this entire show, bro.
She actually is.
Wow.
She actually
She's a
is.
waste man, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is the worst person in this entire show because I heard some gossip about her as well. She has obviously come in here
Yeah.
when she's good with Harrison.
Yeah.
She will take a knife to anyone who badmouths him.
Okay. Okay.
As soon
She's ride
as
or die in that aspect.
she's
yeah.
ride,
She's ride
or
or
die, bro.
Yeah.
She'll cut you if you say
Yeah.
anything bad about her husband.
Yeah.
As soon as they're bad, she will parrot everything everyone's said to her.
Already said to her. That she's already logged
Really?
it. She's
So
remembered
the-
it.
Bro, the whole time everyone's like, "He's a manipulator, he's a gaslighter, he's a waste man, he's a cheater, he's a liar." And she's like, "No. Like, you're not thinking straight. Da 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 da. As soon as they argue, He's a manipulator. He's a liar. He's a gaslighter. He's a cheater. He's this. He's that. He's that. Then they're good again. She'll take a knife to anyone.
Yeah.
Then they're bad again. He's a manipulator. He's a gaslighter. He's this. He's that. Bro.
That's bollocks.
Bro. It's not on. So as much as I hate Harrison,
Yeah.
Bronte's a waste man.
Yeah, she's a flip-flopper, man.
Yeah, she is. And then, yeah, they had a massive beef because, and again, I don't want to ride for Harrison,
Yeah.
but there's certain things that because Harrison has the narrative around him and the attitude that he has and what he's done, he gets the shit end of the stick of every situation, even when he's right.
Okay.
Even when there's been a few times.
Self-inflicted though.
Yeah, it's of course. I'm not defending him.
Okay.
I'm just saying that like sometimes he actually says factual things and he still gets the shit end of the stick. Like for one, like I said a minute ago, he told Melinda,
Yeah.
he showed Melinda text from Rupert
Yeah.
saying the butt dial was fake.
Yeah.
The only thing that happened was everyone beefed Harrison.
Yeah.
Why can't you drop this fucking butt dial thing? Why you always got to bring it up? Why you always trying to stir heat? No one said, "Wow, Rupert's a liar." Again, it's his own doing, but again, he didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Secondly, what happened with Bronte and the sister? So,
Kira.
yeah.
Beast.
I would have. She's a beast, but I would have smacked her in the face.
What happened?
Speak to me like this.
What happened?
Speak to me like this. I'll smack you in your face.
All right, tell me.
Man, he did. I'll smack you in your face. You're a stranger to me. Don't speak to me like that.
Who the fuck are you?
Man, I don't know you from Adam, bro. Don't
Yeah.
speak to me like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Anyway, so what happened? Obviously, they went outside the experiment. They stayed in each other's houses. They experienced stuff. So the whole time, yeah. So the experiment is held in Sydney.
Okay.
Harrison is from Sydney.
Okay.
So during this time, he's in his hometown.
Okay.
So when they're off camera, he's been bringing Bronte around his boys.
Oh,
They've
'cause
been
he
going on
knows the
dates.
spots, of
He's got a
course.
son. She's met his
Okay,
son,
okay,
which I
okay.
thought was crazy, by the way.
Okay.
But
That
anyway,
he's got a son or that she's met the son?
that she's met the son.
Okay.
So anyway, he's doing up normal life.
Yeah.
He's basically doing up outside of experiment stuff
Yeah.
while still inside the experiment.
Yep.
So she's similar to Cam in that she's been saying, I can't wait to bring you to Perth. I can't wait for you to come to my hometown. This is where I'm myself. I want you to see me in my best element. I want you to see this side of me that you haven't seen yet. It's my home. And every time they argue, the first thing out of her mouth is like, I want to go home. I want to go Perth.
Okay.
So they get to Perth. She shows him a different side. Happiness.
Okay.
Pure joy and happiness. And he says, rah, this is what you really like. And
Yeah.
she says, facts, bro. It's what I've been telling you.
Yeah.
But she's been saying the whole time, I'll move to Sydney.
Okay.
For love, I would leave Perth and move to Sydney.
Yeah.
So he said, cool. I love all of this.
Yeah.
But what concerns me is every single time we beef, you say, I want to go Perth, I want to go home. We get home and you are a woman I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yet you're telling me you'll move to Sydney. I'm not so sure, or how can I be sure that you move to Sydney and as soon as shit gets heated, you're not going to
Fly
dip back
to
home?
Perth, yeah.
And she really didn't, in his defense, she didn't really have an answer for him.
Okay.
She was just like, oh, here we go. Don't start this again.
Yeah,
Don't start
yeah.
this again. Which from her is fair because this boy likes to start shit.
Okay.
When shit is rosy,
Yeah.
he don't like it. When stuff's rosy between them, he
Yeah.
just starts shit.
Yeah, okay.
So in her mind, she was like, not again with this big man.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've told the experts, I've told you, I've told everyone. If I'm in love, I will move, bro. So anyway, they link up with her sister. Sister comes in, guns blazing from hello.
Yeah.
She says, cool, Harry, what's been going on?
Straight up.
Fam,
That's intimidating. Relax.
fam, don't shorten my name. First of all, you don't know me like that.
You don't know me like that.
Don't shorten my name like that.
Fuck.
Even Bronte doesn't call me Harry.
Facts.
My wife doesn't call me Harry. My boys don't call me Harry.
Facts.
Don't you start calling me Harry.
Facts. Who are you?
Bro, she said, what's good, Harry? What's been going on? And then Bronte said, oh, last time you saw us, we're in a really good place. She's like, oh, well, obviously you aren't now then. So what's been going on? He said, chill.
Yeah.
We're not in a bad place.
Yeah.
He looked at Bronte like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
What
we're
have
not
you
in a
been
bad,
telling her?
we're not in a bad
Yeah.
place. What's going on?
Yeah.
So anyway, we carry on. They're talking, and she's just like, he says, look, I need to know that after this experiment, if she's really real, she'll move to Sydney with me. She's like, I've told you I will move to Sydney. He said, technically, you said you would move for love.
Yeah.
You never said, Harrison, I want to move to Sydney with you.
Yeah.
And she was like, the sister's like, you're a gaslighter. He said, how am I a gaslighter? She said, you're gaslighting her feelings. And he said, what? No, I'm not. Bro, in this one, I was on Harrison's side because he actually wasn't.
Okay.
He was saying, I'm not gaslighting her feelings. I'm saying what was said.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're telling her what she said didn't happen. You're gaslighting her feelings. You're saying how she feels is irrelevant. He's like, big man, no one's talking about how she feels. I'm saying what was the words that left her mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, so you're calling my sister a liar? He said, in this occasion, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was said after cameras, but as far as the viewers, he's right.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay.
We all know what she meant.
Yeah.
So I'm not on his side entirely because he's manipulating the situation a little bit.
Yeah.
But
that's
what
she
he's
said.
saying is facts.
Yeah, okay.
She said, I'll move for love.
Yeah.
She never said, Harrison, I'll move for you.
Yeah.
So that's all he was trying to say. He's like, she's told me she'll move for love. She's never said she'll move for me. I want to be confident that she'll move for me because she seems to love it here so much. And she's showing me different
That
sides.
makes sense.
Bro, the sister didn't. In one ear, out the other. She said, suck your mum. You're a waste man. You're a dickhead. You're not good enough for my sister.
Yeah.
And he said, stop all of this, bro. You're attacking me.
Yeah.
Bronte's like, she's not attacking you. She's holding a mirror to you. He said, pig man, I don't need this. I don't need this. So I think this whole Perth trip was a ploy from Bronte to break up with Harrison. I think the whole thing was a bit of a ploy because even after that happened and he walked out, she was like, this is why I want him to come to Perth. This is what I want. I want my sister to hold a reflection to him. When he's out of his comfort zone, he can't handle it. This is what happens. And I was like, yo, because yesterday you were saying the whole reason you wanted this is so he could see you in your best light.
Yeah.
Now you're saying the whole reason was so he could have a mirror shown to him. I was like, it's a bit peak.
That's shady.
Yeah, it was a bit shady. I feel like Bronte had a bit of a plan there.
Yeah, she had a vendetta. For
And
sure.
the little bit gossip I heard about Bronte is that apparently someone sent me a link yesterday. It was like, oh, this is Harrison on a podcast or a radio show or something talking about the true story. You need to listen to it. I was thinking, obviously, I'm not going to sit down and listen to Harrison for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I like the gossip little bits, but I don't care about their lives actually.
Yeah.
Like, I like it for this medium.
Yeah.
In my life, I just walk down the street and go on my day.
Yeah,
I don't think about Harrison in my normal life.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I was like, obviously, I'm not listening to that. But I did get a bit of a scoop. Where apparently, there's voice notes from Bronte. Send it if you know about this.
I know about it, but I haven't listened to that.
I haven't listened to it, but apparently there's voice notes from Bronte to one of her boys or something, one of her girls, saying that she knew who Harrison was before the whole thing started.
Oh.
She knew who he was, she knew his situation before the whole show started.
Bro.
And she had a game plan from day one.
Raw. Do you know what's peak about these game plans that any of them in the show could potentially have? They're all doing it for blue ticks, we say.
Yeah.
Fam, ask me how many of them have got blue ticks now.
None of them.
0.
But apparently they haven't even had their Instagrams back yet. So when they get their Instagrams back, they'll get the blue ticks. You have to apply for a blue tick. You don't just get given a blue tick. You have to apply for it. They get their Instagrams given back to them on the 8th of this month.
Right. Okay.
So all the posts on their Instagrams now have just been producers posting this shit.
Yeah.
So they get their real Instagram given back to them on the 8th.
Okay.
So that's when you're allowed to find out all the gossip.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Say less. You were gonna say. You told me to remind you when you said they did the house swap thing. Was it? I was gonna ask you. Do you mean that they did? Was like a sexual thing or was it?
Oh no! So what I already said it.
Okay.
So with the reason I said remind you was because they put obviously Duncan and Evelyn together, the two buff things,
Okay.
and now Duncan and Evelyn have been clocked doing bumping
okay,
uglies.
Okay, and they skipped day 1 and day 2 and just went to straight to day 3. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the final recap that I'm gonna give.
Okay.
It's been a trip. The couples have been interesting. And yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think I can put myself through it next season.
You say that, but you said that.
I said that last season, and everyone kept messaging me.
Yeah.
And because we were in the trailer, it seemed right to give it another recap. Bullshit. But I'm just not sure I have the energy because it really has drained me.
Yeah.
They do 4 episodes a week.
Yeah. Damn.
It's so intense.
Yeah.
And when I binge it, it's just like it takes over my entire life.
Yeah.
I just don't think I can handle it another year.
That's how I was when I was watching Love Island for that stint.
Oh,
Obviously,
that's another one.
They show it 5 times a week, I think it is.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
People would love nothing more than for us to review Love Island. Every time it's Love Island season, I get DM after DM after DM.
I know.
Maybe one time we'll do it. They might have to run me a bag.
Yeah, it's not juicy anymore.
To be fair, it's not juicy anymore. It's just corny and dumb.
It's not been juicy for a while.
It's not the one because I was watching the season just gone. I think it was the summer season, obviously in South Africa, but I stopped like maybe 60% through, and I just didn't go back to it. I wasn't bothered. Do you know what
Facts, bro. It's boring, bro.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
nice to have that reality TV,
It is,
trash
it
TV
is,
kind
it
of to
is.
goss about. So
I mean? It is
you need to
because
find a
that's all
replacement.
Twitter talk about.
No,
Yeah.
fact.
And I'm on Twitter a lot.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all that's on there every day, and I'm just missing out on all the bands. So I just might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well. And then you just get hooked.
Yeah.
You get locked in, bro.
get locked
You get
in,
in
bro.
there, and you really start getting emotionally involved with these characters.
you get
When
invested.
Alyssa started running my boy Duncan like that,
Yeah.
I didn't want to stand for it.
Yeah.
Fun fact: his surname's James. Did you know that?
Oh god.
Crazy.
Yeah, me and him.
Yeah,
buff
crazy.
things, two buff things, just trying to make it,
Make
just
it in
figure
this
out
world.
life. Yeah.
That's jokes.
But yeah, man. So that was that's the final
Final
Manifest Light one.
MAFSA wrap up. Say
Right,
less.
cool. So I have a thread
Oh, I forgot you had a
that I
thread.
wanted to do real
Hit me,
quick.
hit me.
Okay, so I saw this a couple weeks ago, and it just made me laugh, right?
Okay.
Because whenever you step outside of, or when you look at what it is to be British, from an outside perspective, being English is like the funniest thing of all time.
Okay.
If you're any other country looking in what it looks and sounds like to be English,
Yeah.
when you're in it, you don't think it's funny.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you see it from an outside perspective, it's the funniest thing.
Okay.
Right, cool. So I see this post that said, what's your favorite British insult?
Maybe I've not seen this.
Cool. So
I've
some
seen
of the
quite a
comments
few
on
British
this
stuff,
sweeted me.
Maybe I have seen this.
Right, favorite British insult.
Yeah.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. Fam, I ain't heard that in time.
Yeah, I've not heard
Don't
that.
get your knickers in a twist. Bro, if you're
wow.
American, that doesn't even make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense to any American.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. Fam, this one, you fucking mug.
Facts.
Bro.
I used to bang that.
You fucking mug. It cuts. Being called a mug?
My boy Ivy used to say, do I look like a mug or a glass cup? Which one? Which one do I look like, a mug or a glass cup? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fight talk. Jesus, you melt.
Oh yeah, you tune them out. I
Fam,
tune into that
you
all the
tune
time. You tune them out. You fucking tune them out. Yeah.
Bro, prick is the best word to exist.
Facts.
Prick.
Prick. Yeah.
When you give a
Prick.
prick,
Absolute prick. Yeah.
fam, knobhead.
I used to say that as well.
Knobhead. Did you?
Yeah. I
I've
think, like,
never said knobhead.
I've said like more early secondary school days. Not bad. Yeah.
This one sweeted me. This is the whitest line in British history, bro.
hit me.
Let's have it, you fucking prick.
Come on, let's have it.
Let's have it.
Let's have it, you fucking prick.
Bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Bro.
Yeah. Let's have it. Oh, I
Let's
can't hear
have
that.
it.
Them man
Bro.
are up to anything.
Oh, 100%.
Anything.
Someone says, let's have it, you're going to find a brick around your face in a minute.
Facts. A
Let's
brick and a
have it.
needle. Yeah.
Bro, facts.
Let's fucking have it.
Do one.
Facts.
You pillock.
I've never used that one.
I've never used that word in my
pillock.
life. You pillock.
I've never used that one in my entire
Mate,
life.
you're a penny short of a pound.
I've never used that one.
Bro, of course, I've never used that one.
You're a penny short of a pound.
Bro, this one is the one. For us, this is our childhood. This is everything. Suck your mum.
Facts. You can't say that in school without getting banged up. You can't.
It doesn't make sense that you literally were not allowed to say that.
it, yeah.
There's not a phrase or word or anything that you can call someone that has to incite violence other than suck your mum.
Yeah.
You can say anything to anyone. As soon as they suck your mum, it's
beef.
fists.
Yeah, it's beef. Primary school, secondary school, suck your mum, circa what, 20 years ago?
Bro.
Yeah, that's havoc. That's havoc.
You plonker.
I never said
You
that.
plonker. You muppet.
Muppet. Yeah, I've used that before.
Bro. You slag.
Use that all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking slag.
Yeah.
You filthy fucking scat.
Oh my God. You bellend.
Absolute.
Bro, I've used that bad.
Absolute bellend. Yeah.
You fucking donut. But we're getting demonetized for this episode. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm swearing on here. You fucking donut.
Yeah.
You dozy cow.
Oh, women love to call women that.
Bro.
Women love to call women a dozy cow. Yeah.
Fam, you streak of piss.
Oh yeah, Jesus. So English.
You lanky streak of piss, bro. People in my school, you say that all the time.
Streak of piss.
What a load of bollocks.
Yep.
Oh, God. Who pissed in your cereal? Bro.
Yeah.
Are you having me on?
Facts.
Sod off.
Facts.
Bro. On your bike.
On your bike. Fuck
Bro.
off. On your bike. Yeah. Get off.
Facts, bro. Are you dumb?
Facts.
Yeah, that's
Is are you dumb? Suck your mum. It was like they were entwined.
Yeah. You div. Do you remember?
Div, yes,
you
I do
div,
remember.
bro.
Yeah. Never used to say that, but yeah, I do remember.
Wow. And I think, yeah, that's it. Oh, last one, you pleb.
I never said that.
I've never said you're a pleb, but wow.
Those are throwbacks, boy.
Damn throwbacks.
Wow.
Damn.
What was the cow one again?
You dozy cow.
Dozy cow. Yeah, I can just see it happening.
100%.
That's hilarious.
Such a dozy cow.
That's hilarious. When they're when they're bitching behind someone's back.
Dozy cow is only used behind someone's back.
Facts. Facts.
Dozy cow standing at the front door, got a robe on, cup of tea in the hand.
Oh,
yeah,
100%. Chav Nation, bro.
Chav.
Chatting to the holding it close like this, cigarette, cup of tea, chatting over the wall.
Arms crossed.
Chatting over the wall, bro.
For that tea. Literally for tea.
Yeah, literally. She's a little dozy cow, that one.
Bloody hell. Right, we're going to wrap this episode with an Am I the Arsehole, yeah? Am I the arsehole for telling my pregnant daughter that she's not a priority right now? I, 49 female, have 2 kids, Christina and Dwight. Dwight is neurodivergent and needs my attention and my husband's. All the time, and there's a lot of things he can't do by himself. I am his primary caregiver. Christina got married and is now pregnant. I'm happy for her, but the problem is she wants my attention all the time. She knows that I have to take care of her brother, but still calls me up all the time and asks me to go with her to appointments and stuff. I have told her several times that I can't unless it's an emergency, since Dwight gets severe anxiety in hospitals and I can't leave him alone. She still gets upset because she thinks I could just leave him with the nurse for a couple of hours. I think that the pregnancy hormones may be affecting her too much and she wants to fight for her mum's attention.
Oh, okay, cool.
You thought you just wanted
The emphasis on fight? Yeah.
I was just taking a breath. It wants to fight for her mum's attention. It would be okay if it wasn't because of her brother who needed special care. She's going to give birth soon and she asked me to go and stay at her house for a bit before the birth and some few weeks after the baby's born. I told her I can't do that. I would need to take Dwight with me and she won't be able to relax with him there. She told me to leave him at the dad's and the nurse. I told her that she needs to understand that my priority is taking care of my son for now. I have to be there for him. She argued that she's my daughter too and she needs me since she has no one else. I told her that's a lie because she has her husband. And I also said maybe that when her kid is born, she will understand that as a mum, your first priority are to your kids, even more so if they have special needs and they need you all the time. Now she's an adult and she doesn't need me. She's not my priority. She cried and insulted me. She said that she will never be able to forget that I chose her brother over her again. And during such she said to me that she would never forget that I chose her brother over her again and during such a hard time for her. Am I the arsehole?
Interesting
Yeah,
one.
so quick recap. Mum's got 2 kids, a 26-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son. The son is neurodivergent who needs a lot of attention, a lot of care.
Sorry, pause. What does that mean?
I'm not going to
Describes
guess.
the idea that people experience and interact the world around them in many different ways.
Say it.
There's no right way of thinking, learning and behaving. Differences are not viewed as deficits.
Huh?
Sounds like ADHD.
Damn, it doesn't sound that deep at all. I'm sure it's deeper than what?
I think there's levels to it, to be honest. ADHD, autism, dyspraxia,
Okay,
and
so we're
dyslexia.
talking, in my head I thought like mad autistic.
Yeah, I think so.
Say less. All right, cool.
Neurodivergent. She's the primary caregiver. The daughter's now pregnant. The daughter's asking for the mum to come to hospital appointments, come visit me, come stay with me, pre-birth, post-birth. She wants attention, basically. She's obviously saying, Dwight is my main priority. You have a husband who can also be there for you, so why do you need me? Blah, blah, blah. She's obviously now kicking up a fuss and saying, you prefer or you prioritize your son over me. And she's asking, basically, am I the arsehole for
doing that?
For doing that, yeah.
Right, cool. My personal opinion is actually controversially yes to an extent. I think she's an arsehole to an extent.
Understandable.
Because obviously the whole overarching thing is because I just don't believe everything is so black and white.
Yeah.
Like, you're pregnant for 9 fucking months.
Yeah.
So if you mean to tell me there's not one time in this entire 9 months you can pattern something for Dwight,
the son,
pattern something. Yes, you don't have to leave him in hospital by himself, but like get his dad round, get something sorted for one of these appointments, one of these shopping trips, something that you can come with me that I can feel like you are actually my fucking mum.
Yeah.
Like, this is my first child. This is your first grandchild.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you consistently asking for you. And if you can't make the time just one time, obviously I get it. 9 times out of 10, you're going to say no. But if I keep asking you, you need to communicate to me, cool. Bear these times I can't make. When is your next ultrasound, sorry. When is your next scan? Because they're going to be months apart.
Yeah.
When's your next scan? I will make sure something's patterned for that day.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to be like an hour. It's not even for a whole 24 hours. We're talking like an hour or two. Let me know when the next one is and I'll be there.
I'll be there, yeah.
I might not be able to make the one after that or the one after that, but the next one, I'm going to fucking be there.
Yeah.
And I will sort out with Dwight whatever needs to get sorted out. Because his condition ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So you can't just use that as an excuse all the time. You need to, it's not about just prioritizing. Like, you need to, like, there's certain things in my life that are priority. It doesn't mean that everything else in my life gets pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make arrangements sometimes to make your other child feel like they actually mean something.
Facts.
So in that regard, I actually would say she's the arsehole.
I agree again to an extent, because just echoing what you said, there's no way in hell I've got 2 youths and I'm giving preferential treatment for one purely because said child has something like something quote unquote wrong with them in terms of like neurodivergent or whatever it could be. Like, obviously, yes, the attention may be more on said child, but if my first child is having their first child, I need to be there somehow.
I need to
somehow.
Yeah.
Because Christina's obviously shouting for her mum because she's never done this before, and you're my mother.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? You've been through this, coaching me, teaching me.
Fam.
My husband ain't gonna know shit.
My mum's not turning to me and being like, you've got a husband, you don't need me, sort it
My
out.
husband doesn't know shit.
Fam, you're my mum.
He's never done this before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're my mum. Like, I need some.
Yeah, facts.
I need to cry on your shoulder something.
Facts,
Give me
bro.
something.
Don't send me off to my husband.
Yeah.
You made me sound like trying to get rid of me.
Facts, bro. So, and I feel like the more and more she did that, the more and more the daughter will resent her. So 100%, to an extent, you are an arsehole because you can't just push her to the side purely because she's now starting a family. She's got a husband. She feels somewhat secure because Dwight's going to grow up. Dwight's going to have a girlfriend. Dwight's going to get married. What's going to be your excuse then?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound like Dwight's doing any of those things.
Yeah, but Dwight's 16 for now.
Yeah, facts. But
Dwight's got
still,
time.
like, you have to live your life to an extent. There's other things because the way she's making it out is like, say, she doesn't go shops.
Yeah.
Like, say, she doesn't do anything else in her life but look after Dwight.
Facts.
You managed to do everything else in your life, so you can do this.
Yeah.
You can sort something out.
Adding a curricular activity with your daughter is extra for you, apparently. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But obviously we understand the situation, but yeah, you have to do something. It's your responsibility.
That's it. Nail on head. It's your responsibility.
Yeah, facts. But anyway, guys, that was cool, man.
That was a good episode.
Thank you very much. We hope to see you soon. For guys that are coming to the show on Wednesday and Thursday.
Yep.
See you guys there, and
Yeah,
love.